At 3 a.m., my girlfriend told me to pick her up from another man's house. I chose the nuclear option instead. I was knocked out cold, deep in the kind of sleep where even an earthquake wouldn't wake you. When my phone started buzzing at 3:14 in the morning, I groggily reached for it, half thinking it was just some spam notification. But then I saw the name flashing on the screen, my girlfriend Lila. That alone jolted me upright, because Lila never texted me that late unless something was wrong. I opened it, and immediately my stomach twisted into knots. The message said, "I'm at Eric's house. Come pick me up right now or we're done. I'm serious. You have 20 minutes," just like that. No explanation, no context, nothing. Eric, for the record, was her coworker. The same guy she always promised was just a buddy. The same guy who texted her constantly, sometimes late at night, and always had some inside joke with her that I was never included in. Oh, and minor detail. Eric was married. His wife, Marissa, was 7 months pregnant at the time. My first thought when I read that text was, is this girl actually serious? She's sitting in another man's house, a married man's house, at 3 in the morning, and she thinks she has the right to throw me an ultimatum like that? I just sat there staring at the screen, every ounce of sleepiness gone, my mind racing. Then I typed back, "We're done then." I set the phone down and thought that would be the end of it. Wrong. She responded instantly, "Are you serious right now? I'm giving you a chance to prove you care." I almost laughed out loud. Prove I care? By rushing over to a married coworker's house in the middle of the night and dragging her out like some jealous fool? She kept pushing, saying, "What, you don't love me enough to fight for me? You're failing my test." That's when it hit me. This wasn't even about her being stranded. It was a sick little loyalty game she was playing. So I told her straight, "Nah, have Eric drive you home." That's when the real meltdown began. She started blowing up my phone with call after call. I hit decline every single time. Then came the barrage of texts. "You're pathetic. A real man would come get his woman. I was just testing you and you failed. Eric treats me better than you ever did. I'm staying here tonight then. Hope you're happy." And the cherry on top, she dropped a location pin just to rub it in my face that she was actually at Eric's house. That was the breaking point for me. I realized if she wanted to play this game, then fine. I'd end it with one move. I took screenshots of everything. Every text, every location ping. Then I did what angry, fed up, zero patience me thought was genius. I found Marissa on Facebook and sent her all the proof. My message was short and brutal. "Your husband has my girlfriend at your house at 3 a.m. Thought you should know." She saw it within minutes. By 4:15, all hell had broken loose. Lila was spamming me with panic messages. "What did you do? Marissa is here. She's screaming. I need somewhere to stay, please. I'm sorry, please, baby. She's throwing my stuff outside. Please help me." My phone was vibrating nonstop. Calls, voicemails, texts. I flipped it to silent, set it on the nightstand, rolled over, and went back to sleep with the most peaceful grin on my face. When I woke up the next morning, my phone looked like a war zone. 89 unread texts, 52 missed calls, and 16 voicemails. The highlights were pure gold. From Lila, "You ruined everything. Marissa's divorcing Eric. I'm homeless because of you." From Eric, "Bro, what the hell? You destroyed my marriage. Lila was just drunk and needed a place to crash." From Lila's friends, "You're disgusting for what you did. Real men don't act like this." But the absolute best one was from Marissa. She thanked me, said she'd suspected something for months, but Eric always brushed it off, saying Lila was just a work friend who occasionally needed help. But when she searched the house, she literally found Lila's underwear in their bedroom. That was the nail in the coffin. She told me point blank she was done with him and was keeping the house. Later, more details came out. Turns out Lila had been at Eric's since around 11 p.m. They'd been drinking, taking shots, hanging out. Marissa, who works long shifts as a nurse, happened to come home early that night because she wasn't feeling well. She walked right into the scene, her husband on the couch with another woman, not even pretending to sleep. To top it all off, Lila had been posting Instagram stories throughout the night. She tried deleting them in the morning, but some of her friends had already screenshotted them. At 11 p.m., she was doing shots with Eric, captioned, "Work friends who play together." Midnight, wearing Eric's shirt with the caption, "Borrowed clothes hit different." 1 a.m., mirror selfie in Eric's bathroom. 2 a.m., lounging on his couch with wine, captioned, "Netflix and chill vibes." She literally documented her own affair. Around noon that day, there was a knock on my door. It was Lila and her mom, Karen. Karen immediately tried to guilt trip me. "You need to let her in. She made a mistake." I stood firm. "No thanks. She doesn't live here." Karen shot back, "Yes, she does." I looked her dead in the eye and said, "No, she doesn't. She's been staying here as a guest for 8 months. Her name's not on the lease. She has no rights to this apartment." Then I shut the door in their faces. That was the last time I saw either of them in person, but karma didn't stop there. At work, Eric and Lila both got investigated. Eric was fired for misusing company resources, booking conference rooms for their hookups, charging dinners as client meetings that were actually dates. Lila was caught falsifying timesheets, clocking in, then leaving early to sneak off with Eric. They both lost their jobs. Meanwhile, Marissa's divorce lawyer destroyed Eric in court. Since he had been spending marital money on the affair, she got the house, primary custody of the baby, won $800 a month in child support, $1,000 in alimony, and even Eric's truck. Eric, 35 years old, had to move back in with his mom. No job, no car, divorced, broke, and publicly humiliated. His church even made him stand during prayer requests so people could pray for his redemption from sin. Lila wasn't doing any better. Her landlord discovered she hadn't been living in her actual apartment, so she was served a 30-day notice to vacate. With no job, no car, because she sold hers months ago after telling me, "We don't need 2 cars, babe," and no stable place to live, she was basically couch surfing. Then she pulled one final pathetic stunt. Showed up at my place with a pregnancy test claiming it was mine. But when she showed me the picture on her phone, I did a reverse image search and found the exact same photo on Pinterest from 2019. It was literally from some random pregnancy announcement board. I called her out immediately. She snatched the test and ran. Haven't seen her since. A few months later, Marissa had her baby, a healthy little girl named Clara. She told me she chose the name because she finally felt clarity in her life. Eric's paycheck from his grocery store job is now being garnished for child support he can't afford. His pastor openly uses him as a cautionary tale about how infidelity destroys families. Lila, from what I've heard, is bouncing between friends' apartments, trying to convince people to let her stay, but nobody trusts her anymore. All of this chaos, all of this fallout, because she thought it would be cute to send me a 3 a.m. ultimatum to prove my love. Instead, she blew up her own life. Honestly, I don't even feel bad. If anything, I feel like I dodged a bullet.